chairman of the Private Sector Foundation, and your staff, and those who made the presentations, the leadership of various companies that are gathered here, the sponsors of this event, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to be participating in this important function and see the organization, the group attendance, and the quality of presentation that we have been making. I think it's very good for the association and very good for our country. We went around the exhibitions, or the exhibitions really, and we were able to see what different companies are producing for our market. We encourage them. We would like to see more being done, because manufacturing, adding value, is the way to transform our country. We at a political level are always talking about transforming Uganda, but actually, in effect, you, the manufacturers, are the catalysts of this process of adding value and of transformation, and we encourage you to continue doing that, because that's what the country must do in order to develop, or else we will remain backward. Therefore, play your role of catalyzing the transformation of Uganda, and you have full support from the government of Uganda. I was also very happy to see a number of various activities. People were busy donating blood. You know, blood supply in hospitals is sometimes in short supply. Therefore, the more people that donate blood, the more lives we save in our hospitals. We're able to see cancer screening. Screening for cancer is important, because as we get more and more developed, cancer becomes a more and more serious problem. And as I speak now, cancer has assumed epidemic proportions, even in Uganda. Therefore, it is necessary to have early cancer screening. Fortunately, a lot of cancers can now be easily screened: breast, cervix, prostate, many. And the earlier it is detected, the greater the chances that the problem will be dealt with. So I was very happy to see the screening for cancer, and I encourage again those who are doing it to do more, and I also appreciate the association between the manufacturers and the health providers in that screening. Then there was HIV testing and counseling. This is another very, very important area. As you know, HIV has caused a lot of problems for families, for our country. It has ravaged many homesteads. I therefore encourage everybody to screen, to know the status, and then, if one is positive, to get the necessary counseling and then treatment. This is even more so for pregnant women, because these days, if you attend your antenatal care properly, 4 times during pregnancy at least, you are screened for HIV/AIDS. If you are positive, you are put on treatment. The treatment given to you will also treat the child in the womb. And the chances are that 95% of the babies born to pregnant women who are HIV positive, but who have been on treatment for HIV, will be 95% of the babies will be born HIV-free. And we're encouraging more and more women. In fact, we'd like to see every pregnant woman going for testing so that she can benefit from counseling and be positive for treatment, which will save and help the mother as well as helping the baby, and of course help the country. We in the government are focusing on a few areas in which to improve the health sector. The few areas I'm talking about are that we want to make sure that health facilities are available in every corner of Uganda. That's why government has decided that as a matter of policy, every Gomborora, sub-county that is, will have a health center free so that the population can have essential health care available to them near their places of abode. Secondly, we want to make sure that these services are affordable, whether provided by government or provided by the private sector, so that everyone can afford health care delivery. This is very, very important. And the third element, we want to make sure that the quality of service is sound, is good service, is not quack provision of health care. Therefore, we are again happy that the private sector in our country continues to play a very, very important role in the provision of health care. In fact, recent studies suggest or indicate that more than 50% of our people seek health care either in missionary hospitals or in the private hospitals or in the private clinics. The partnership, therefore, between government and the private sector in the provision of health care is something we highly commend. We are not in competition, we are complementing each other. We need each other. And it's quite in order. When a patient is treated at a private hospital and may require additional sophisticated investigations, to refer that patient to Mulago or other centers. Or sometimes the patient from the government hospital may require to be referred to a private hospital